Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to make this model. So this model is going to mainly focus on how to place the datum plane at an angle, which is going to be a very good exercise for the beginners in NX. So let's start. We are going to take the values for the dimensions from the PDF, which I have just shared here. So here are the dimensions from which we are going to make the model. So in this model, you can see that this is the isometric view, this is the top view, and this is the sectional cut from here. And all the dimensions are in millimeters. So here, first we are going to understand about this view. This is the top view. So I'm just going to start with the base, which is this one. And please keep in mind that all the dressing features, like this is the edge plant and here we have the radius. So this is going to be at the last after completing the model. Then we are going to use the hole command for placing these holes at the very center of these fillets so that we can get these values as 46 and 96. And here you can see as these are 4 into dia 9. So let's start. I'm just going to have this in window like this, and let me just adjust this. So this is enough, and I'm just going to lock this on this screen. And I'm just going to have the pencil here so that I will mark some dimensions whenever I'm just going to implement those dimensions into the NX. Now let's start. So here I have a very fresh page, or you can say as a very fresh window for modeling the model. Now let me just adjust this, and here I'm just going to place it over here. Okay, that's nice. Now let's start. So I'm just going to have the model navigator here because earlier I was into the assembly navigator. Then just press home or just click on home and then go to extrude. After clicking on extrude, I have to just take the top plane because this is the top view and I'm just going to start with the top view. After getting into the top view, just have the rectangle and here I'm just going to have the from center, and this is how it works. So I'm just going to have this as 120, which is this one, this is 120 and this is 70. So I'm just going to use these dimensions. Now this is going to be 120. I'm just going to scale the sketch entities and this is going to be 70. So finished. We are completed with the base. Then just finish this. Now we have to look for the thickness of this extrude, which is 8. So I'm just going to implement this 8. Now this is 8 and then click on OK. Now the next part is, which is the trickiest one in this tutorial. As you can see that this is 49, this one is 49, this is 45. So how we are going to make this feature like this one? So for this I have a trick, and you can also see on many of the videos on YouTube that how they are going to place this. But this is the easiest one which I'm just going to share with you so that you can easily place the plane over here. So first we need to take care of some points here. As you can see, this is 45-degree and this is perpendicular to each other. This one, these are perpendicular to each other. So the angle which is going to be this one with the horizontal is also going to be 45. So I'm just going to write it like this as 45. Now, what is the trickiest part here? As you can see, after placing the plane which is at 45-degree from this edge, from the corner one, so how we can get this number as 49 so that we can make these circles which are going to get placed over this face in a slant manner. So first I just go to sketch and have the front plane. So this is going to be the front plane, and then just click on OK. Now I'm just going to make a line like this, and this is going to be 45. So let me just delete this. This is going to be with the horizontal as 45. I'm just placing the angle. So this comes as 45. Now this point, which is this one, this is going to be at 49. So just press D and this is going to be 45, 49. So I'm just going to hit it as 49. Now you can see here comes the length just for defining this. to make this sketch as fully defined. Otherwise, we do not need this dimension. I'll let you know why we don't need that, because we need the projection of this line over our plane. So we need to place the plane now. Just click on datum plane and just have this one and then this one. Now you can see here comes as 45, which is the exact value we need. So if you need the full tutorial on datum planes, like all these planes, that how we can do this, just let us know in the comments so that we can just bring a tutorial on datum planes, and then just click on OK. Now just go to sketch and I'm just going to have this. Okay, before going into the sketch, let's have a clear thing here. Let me just go to the curve and then just go to point, because we need the intersection point. So I'm just going to pick the plane first. This is the plane, and then this is going to be the curve. So I need the intersection over this plane. Now just click on OK. Now just go to sketch. So this is the origin at where the circles are going to be get placed. So I'm just going to click on this. Now the origin is going to be this point. So I'm just going to have the input point, and this is the point I need. Just click on OK. Now here's the horizontal reference, because I usually do the perfect orientation for my planes. So I'm just going to hit this Y as reference. Now if I click on OK, let's suppose if I click on OK, so here you can see this is the perfect orientation. Like here, if I just exit that sketch and click on have the double click on this sketch, so here's the perfect rotation. Now just go to circle, and I'm just going to make two circles over here. After making the two circles, you have to see for the value, which is 35 and 50. So I'm just going to give the dimension as 35, and the second one, which is the larger one, is going to be 50. Now click on finish, and I'm just going to have the extrude of this region. Now just go to home, then go to extrude, and here this is the region boundary curves which I'm in need of, and then just reverse the direction, and this is going to be until next with the unite option. Now click on OK. So this is how it looks like. Now what next we have? So we have covered 45. Now we have to make this one. Okay, so for this I'm just going to have the sketch once again on the same plane, which is this one. Now click on OK, and I'm just going to make a rectangle, which is going to be this one by 3 points, and then just make it as like this. Now I'm just going to have the symmetric relation over here. Just select this point, then this point, and this middle axis. Click on OK. And this is going to be 30. So where the 30 is, let me just show you. So this is the 30, this one. Okay. Now here, if you see that this line overlaps this, so I'm just going to give the collinear relation among them. This is going to be collinear. And I need the projection of this circular edge, the outer one. So just go to the project curve and this one. Now just go to trim, and I'm just going to trim this portion. Now you can see the sketch is fully defined. Just finish this. Now just go to extrude, and here I'm just going to have the region boundary curve, and I'm just going to give this region a thickness, which is going to be 8. So here comes the 8, this one. Now click on OK. Now I'm just going to hide all these sketches. So just press Ctrl W on your keyboards, sketch, datums, and just close this. Now what we are left with, we are left with the edge planes, which are going to be like here. This is 12. So this one is 12. So I'm just going to have the edge planes. Now this is going to be 12, and I need this over here, 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 and here. Just click on OK. Now do one thing for hole. Just go to the hole command, and what is the value of hole is dia 9, which is 4 into. So I'm just going to place this like this, just to give the relation among the centers of these fillets and hole. So in case if I change the value of these fillets, these holes are going to be automatically adjusted. Let me just show you. If I reduce the value to 2, so they will adjust it to the center like this. So why they are got the shape like this? Because they were dependent on the center of these edge planes. So I'm just going to increase the value to 9 again. Okay, so that was 12, the edge plant. Now you can see this is how it comes. Now we are left with a plant which is here of radius 4. So I'm just going to give the edge plant of radius 4. So here just give the value, and this is going to be radius 4. So everything is covered now. If I just maximize this, let me just have the overview of this. If I have left any of the dimension, so 96 and 46 will automatically come if you just place the holes on the center of these edge plants. So these are covered, or you can say as these are going to be as ref, because they are dependent on the dimensions or on the center of these edge planes. Now, the volume should be this one, which is 120026.75. So let's check if this volume comes to be exact of our model. Now I'm just going to color this first. So let's color this to some yellowish color, and I'm just going to have the analysis of this. So just go to measure, and here I'm just going to have the solid body. Now just have the click. Now you can see 120026.75, which is correct 1 millimeter cube. So this is how you can make this model. And if you have any confusion or any question at any point, just do let me know in the comments and I'll be there for you. So that is all from my side. Keep learning with us, because this is Cat to Live for you.